Where's a good spot where 3 towns are close together? I mean, that could work. Trying to think where TSB hasn't been in a while, so that would rule out the left side of the map. So let's go right side. I kind of did like this grouping here with the airfield. And I need a helicopter base, which would make that work out quite well. Let me put the phone on charge again. Yep, cool. So this would be cover map. And then something like that. And then I can just extend this area to include all the other airfields. Let me make sure I also have room on my computer real quick, because I cleaned out my my main drive, but I need to clean out the other 2 drives, but that's later. I don't have ZEC or ZEI loaded, but that's okay. We can just be super discreet with this one. And then we can actually use the, or I can make a custom faction. One to two, 2, 3, 3 to 4. I got 3.5 hours to work on stuff, so... Yeah, no, it should be good. How do I want to build this? Oh, does it still say Among Us? Here, let me try to fix it. Sometimes Twitch doesn't like it when I update the title through OBS. So I just have to literally spam the update information button 20 times, and it should be good. So refresh the page, and let me know if it still says it. It's the same with like the mission and map commands. Sometimes I update them through Stream Elements, but it doesn't, like the ping request to update it for Twitch doesn't go through, and yeah, I have to literally spam the save button for those commands a few times, and then it's a-okay. So I apologize for that, but you know, sometimes, usually it goes through in one take, but sometimes it just likes to screw with me. I'm good? Cool. Just, you know, second world streamer problems. Now, do I have any... I need some sort of, like, easy tell here. Now, it says Arma 3, yeah, and that's because I just spammed the update button. I set it to Arma 3, but... Again, sometimes it needs me to spam the update button 20 times. So what I'm basically doing right now is I'm trying to design the Thursday op. I know I said a few things last night, but I'm going to focus on just my original plans, plus a few extra things to make it slightly more difficult, but at the same time, it's for the sake of trying to improve the player base's skill level here. But I literally listed out all of the map concepts for the next 3 weeks of what I wanted to do, so... I just have to select a building and then can go through there. I don't care if they know that this is here, it's just a matter of if they get the objective done, because they have to have good communications through that. Also, it's going to recommend a force split, so these AOs are going to be smaller scale. Why am I in here? It's because I want to disable that, because I can't set it to a simple object. Now we're going to design... Send in Goat Team 6 now.
6 months smile.
I know, but Control E doesn't always... Yeah. Actually, for me, it's Alt S, but... who knows. You're saying Control E disables sim? Well, I mean... I'm not getting it. That's okay. Buttons. But Revenant Knight, I can English. Thanks so much for the 6-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. Yeah, here's everyone crawling out of the woodwork. Got Zeno here, JFax here, Don here, Red Hot. Let's see, JT Sparta and Jaeger. And Yogi also showed up for a little bit. Yeah, I know, Commander. I don't know why I reset it to Arma, but it decided to still go with Among Us, so sorry if it disappoints, but I set it that way and it decided to screw me over, so oof. Oh, Zeno, you had that weird bug thing? Ugh. Usually if Arma says all your mods are out of like uninstalled, there's a way to fix that, but I forget where the guide is specifically, unless your drive got corrupted. Oh, Mox, no, come on. I will slowly forget about the be advised thing. Please don't bring it back, for the sake of my sanity. Also, I'm in 3D. Thanks for the 3-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this little build stream. I'm literally just going to build as much as I can before I have to go in a few hours. But I'm sorry, Yogi. I swear we'll do some more Among Us later. By the way, I already cut out all of that footage. I'm not going to edit it because I literally broke down towards the end of it. But it's going to be released on the main channel, I think, tomorrow morning, just to get that puppy quick. Yeah, it's Alt-E, not Control-E, JFax. But thanks for that hotkey. That's actually going to save me a few seconds here and there. But when you can, you generally want to set it as a simple object. Where am I going? I'm going to go see an old friend. I haven't been out in a little while, so might as hell. Unless I can't get a ride, in which case we're just gonna edit ops for the entire day. Sparta's just gonna lurk. I feel like I'm missing some chat messages here. Jaeger saying, what's the recommended PC specs to run Arma 3? The best CPU you can find with all of its emphasis on its primary core. That is what you need for the best abilities for Arma. Everything else is secondary. Not even kidding. Arma is based off of its original engine from its original Cold War Assault release. So you don't want to... That's like before graphics cards were really advanced, you know? So you just want a good CPU, and that's that. $80 FPS and FNF is not bad, but you also got to remember FNF isn't really... Like, in the scheme of Arma, FNF is not that server intensive because you don't have any, You don't have any massive scripts going on. You have FNF's framework, sure, but, you know, compared to something like King of the Hill constantly running, especially since FNF only lasts a little over an hour each round, and the only thing running around is players and their vehicles. You know, there's no Zeus module, it's just spectator slots. Everything's pretty balanced there, you know? Yeah, right, OJ. So, you know. Now, if you can run 60 frames on a Zeus op, actually, no, that's not even a good comparison because no one's going to run 60 frames on a Zeus op, ever, unless you have like 10 people. But at that point, that's not because you have a shitty computer, that's because Arma's own limitations are in play. Wrong button. Alright, that should be good for those three. Well, Zeno, I'm saying in general, it's because most Zeuses don't know how to optimize operations too well. Actually, most places I go to, usually the norm is try to get anywhere from 20 to 30 frames. I tear myself a new one trying to make sure I get everything as well made as possible, but it takes time. You're just boasting. Well, I appreciate you boasting for me. Still, everything's different because with every mod set that, you know, like people that focus on Warhammer have to focus on how to optimize Warhammer. People that do Optray have to focus on how to optimize Optray. There's so many different little things that I honestly couldn't begin to teach people. It's more so they have to kind of go out there and figure it out on their own, you know what I mean? And I hate to have to, you know, put it like that, but at the same time, it's like not really any other way to go for it, you know? Well, it's just it's not even like after you understand your mod set, it's also understanding like you know, what's your server's limitations, you know? Because every server is also different. The reason FNF runs really well is because they have a server that was literally recommended by a Bohemia dev, because one of the players, I think it's Corporal Firefighter, but Firefighter, he has a Bohemia dev, just he loves him. So when they were getting desync before they made that switch to the new server, that Bohemia dev literally recommended the server that they now use. So, you know, that thing I would assume if it's able to handle, you know, 130 people and not desync, I'd assume that thing is a beast. I mean, here's a visual picture of that server. Also, by the way, I have this backwards. It's supposed to be the other way to open, but, you know. I would say TSB servers run by Havoc are, like, good mid-tier, in my opinion. Like, a good average. You know, something that's not super-duper powerful, but it's also, like, I know it's reliable. For its price, especially. And then we have, you know, some servers I've played on are pretty bad. But, you know, it's all about what you can get in the community. Oh, yeah, and then, like, Arma 3 standard servers, I would argue, are probably also mid-tier, because they only run vanilla, and vanilla doesn't really have any major lag spikes, you know, unless you got a script kitty going around, but... Oh, the 700th, yeah, they have their own custom, super beefed-up server run by, basically a guru for everything. Ark, you know, he also runs their custom ace, so it's not surprising that they have a beefcake. Script Kitty, you know, someone that goes around with, you know, a bunch of exploits that he bought with his mom's credit card for 50 bucks so he can go around trolling to make himself feel better because he's bullied in real life and needs to exact his vengeance on random innocent internet people. You know, that level of Script Kitty. Memories. Okay. So I got my 3 terminal sites down. Let's look, what do I have for an op for? I want like a hired hand faction here. Hey Moon, what do you want me to bring over to drink? I don't remember. Oh, where I'm from, Wyman, they're always called Script Kitties. Trying to think what would be a good. I'm thinking maybe just this Islamic State faction because it's gonna be NATO vanilla and these guys are all vanilla, so I feel like that would work really well. So I guess Europe. Yeah, because this is all vanilla based, and I've seen no one use it, so I might as hell use it, but. Yeah, let's go for it. Do I have any officer-looking dudes, or is it all just squad leader, team leader? It's all squad leader, team leader. We could do the radio operators. That would be pretty good. Yeah, alright. That's a little worrisome that we just had a little lag spike there, but we'll roll with it. That was just a loading up of skeletons, so the only thing that's going to affect... Actually, I'd rather have that happen now with these units, because if you try to load them in mid-mission, they have that little frame spike. Then it's A-okay. So 3 guys in there. Whatever you want to drink. I mean... I don't have any full bottles right now. So if I go to AVC, it's either going to be Johnny Walker Black Label or a mead I can find. Because I already blew all my money on the Johnny Walker Blue Label budget, and that's already empty. So, no regrets. Alright, let's see what I can do here for the helipads. How much can I, like, space this out to be multiple helipads? And I'm also going to get rid of this frickin' pole right here. I'm gonna need more. Always set that to run locally so the server doesn't have a fit. Excuse me. And then, you know, what do I even have for NATO helicopters with modded? Oh, that's it? I thought we get a few extras from like 3CB, but I guess they moved that out. Let's do Chinook. Since this is a modded 2035, do I really want to give them a Kamachi? I think that would make it a little too easy, unfortunately, but we can do 2 armed little birds again. That's always fun. And then, where's my Ghost Hawk? Yeah, so we can separate that out a little bit. Little bit of a tight fit here for the helicopters, but this would be doable. And then just a triple R vehicle. Under cars, that would be a truck. Oh, look at these little cute things. I forgot we had those in TSB. Just give me a container and then I can just set the rest. Oh, Slushy's here too. Lovely. Let's see. 1,000 should be a good roster. 1,000 repair vehicle. And then what? That's 10, 20. And then how many can fit in a freaking Huron here? I mean... Two squads and then command. That's 4 people. I mean, how many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 2 squads. And then command can fit around that aspect. Probably should have made a copy of this before I put all the crew in there, but that's fine. So, yeah, I mean, they should be able to figure out how to get people in. Why am I so mean? I'm sorry. I knew that sounded mean when I made that, but I didn't mean for it to sound mean, and I apologize. Alright. I mean, that pole I'll keep, because might as hell. Huron will give a little more clearance to those ghost hawks. And then this, I can give a little more clearance that way, and then a little bit to follow on that pad. That should be good. I know, big sad, I'm horrible. Alright, so this is gonna be about a 40-person mission file. Do I want to do 8-man squads or 10-man squads? Well, the Huron could only fit 8 on each flank. They can get a 9th on the side. And then you can have co-pilot, but... Alright, well, you know, we'll do 8-man squads, make it a little easier for the chuckleheads today. So with that, that's going to be... Where's officer? We're literally just going to make the loadouts as if we were making normal stuff. And then that's going to be platoon medic. Yep, okay. And then what, 5 pilots? Yeah, that makes sense. But they can also use the vehicles as gunboats, even though... See, the funny thing is, I get complaints about they're not using them as gunboats. Like, they want to use these as gunboats, the M134 miniguns. But they, like, I give them ample opportunity to do it, and then they never do it, and it's like... Okay. You know, like... people complain, I give them what they want, and then they don't, like, use it how they say they want to use it, and then they complain. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, just throw your 2IC in the minigun and you'll be fine, you know? So let's see, squad leader, auto rifleman. How do I normally build this squad? I've built this squad a million times and I always forget. Auto rifleman. I'm an idiot. What else is new? Do we give him an auto rifleman assist? We'll make a assist auto rifleman. Screw it. And then the 4th guy, let's we're gonna build all the kits the same anyway for the command roles and the squad leader, so that doesn't matter. Let's see. What do I want to give him in terms of utility? Spare? Yeah, no. No. You know what? Let's just see what happens. Because they're meant to operate independently. Let's go for it. Then we're going to have team leader. Rifleman AT. Actually, light AT, we'll give him the Moz. And then standard rifle boy. And then medic. There we go. Gunboats or transport, choose one option. Yeah, right? Alright, since I'm going to build all these kits the same, and you know what? I'm going to build the team leader the same way too, except the team leader I will change up slightly. Let's do GPSs, 152s. 1523, we have to skip all those because they're broken. Is that just, yeah, that's the same camo. Let's see. We'll do handguns because it's vanilla and they're fighting. Actually, no. No. Normally you don't do handguns because vanilla, but because they're fighting FIA people without body armor, handguns will actually be effective. Let's see. We'll keep the scopes, even though that changes all the names, but I need the 3GL. Yes. Okay. So, standard 30-round magazine in here. I'm going to put a standard 3GL burster in there. There's no point for me to give these guys Hunt IR if I'm going to give them a drone for each squad, so that should be alright. You know what? Actually, if I mean air to also be reconnaissance-based roles... Actually, no, by taking that role away, that's just going to encourage them to do gunboat stuff. So every pilot of the Ghost Hawks and the Huron, I'm going to give an extra slot for them to do dedicated gunboat stuff. But the drones can also laze for any AGMs. Yeah, no, I like that. Again, stressing communication. So the better they communicate, the more fun they're going to have in doing some of the more OP shit. So yeah, we'll push that out. Now, are they going to do it? Probably not, but we can hope. 10 bandos, 1 epi, 1 morphine. Since no one even really uses that anyway. 2 tourneys. Do I want to do C-Tab? No, we're not doing C-Tab. It's going to be a mostly day up, so I won't bother with bandages. Or, not bandages, flashlights. Okay, and then 2 3GLs on top. Cool. So we'll do, for this, we'll do 2 more of these. We'll then grab 10 magazines, and then I need, smoke rounds. That fits perfectly. I'll go ahead, do 2 more red smokes. And then he's gonna need handgun ammo. What type of handgun ammo do you have in here? What's the magazine? The 17-round mag. Okay. So we can go back into him. Giggity. Grab these 2, grow grenades. Put 2 of those in there. Let's get some white smoke grenades for concealment. They're always on a different section, so you gotta kind of hunt those down because it's on its own somewhere. Where is that puppy? There she is. We'll do 4 smokes. And then green for marking friendly. And then if they get close enough, we'll also give them some red. That puts him at 37. A little girthy, but yeah, that can work. And he's got some extra inventory room if he wants to make any of that work. Also, he's not going to need the NVGs today because this is going to strictly be a day op, so that'll slightly help cut down the weight. That should be good. Trying to think if there's anything else I need. Map. Binos. Binos can stay binos. Alright, now the exception for the team leader is instead of this, he's not going to get an LR, he's going to just get a vanilla backpack, so skipping all of that. For that much room, that way it means I can be about there on the load, so maybe a tactical bag? Oh, okay, no, that gives him way too much room. He needs Probably just do a field pack, but field pack doesn't have a vanilla MTP texture. So an assault pack will probably work fine. Yeah, that still gives them about the same room, so that's good. What I will do, though, because team leading, give them a few extra of those puppies. Alright, so that settles all of that. Now we can do medic. Medic is pretty simple. Oh, and he gets a cute little gas mask. That's interesting enough. Nah, kitback would be too big. Let's see. That's good. Do I want to give him a GPS? Nah. Squad leader can keep that. Team leader I will give binos, though. Doesn't need the NVGs, because that saves a kilogram. Let me think. Does have a handgun. Standard MX rifle with no red dot, that's fine. Uniform. We'll make uniform there too. Epi, morphine. 2 tourneys, no splints are needed. And then honestly, 2 magazines, 1 smoke grenade. Actually, we'll put the purple in there. Since people are starting to forget what purple smoke means, so we're gonna just re-educate them. This means now I can put 8 mags in here. I'm gonna put his pack in here. Because sometimes the pack gets a little funky when you put it in the backpack. And then we'll throw his white smokes in here as well. So 2 white smokes. We'll clear this out. This backpack might not be big enough to hold everything he needs, so I might make it a little bigger. The 2 frags. His handgun ammo. Even though it should go in the vest, but at this point I'm just trying to... We have a lot of mission files to make, and I don't have that much time since I'm going out tonight anyhow. Do I want to do stuns? Shit, I forgot to do the stuns. Yeah, no, we're gonna need stuns. Which means I'm also gonna need cable ties. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, okay, we should have enough room. 1 cable tie, since they're only gonna be cable tying 1 guy, that's fine. Right, because this is gonna lead to a capture mission, so... again, this is why you plan every variable. Glad I caught it early, though. So that, and then we should have enough room for a cable tie or 2. Yeah, one will be fine. It's because the end goal is to capture somebody, so... Do vanilla ace stuns do anything to AI? Yes. So let me finish making this guy's kit after I remember what I'm doing, because I'm dumb. Here, let me put cable ties in here, and then I'll explain. So I don't lose focus after the conversation. Okay, so that was his vest. We gotta go to backpack. Alright, let me explain the difference of the 2 types of stun grenades here. You have ACE stun grenades and RHS stun grenades. Some other stun grenades exist, but I don't test them. I can't speak for them because, for example, the Swedish Armed Forces packs flash grenade will flash everyone on the server, even people in helicopters. Everyone gets a white screen for a few seconds. But what ACE stun grenades do is they fuck with your hearing, so you'll get ACE ear ringing for that one. And it'll make the AI turn around and look into the ground. It'll temporarily set all of their skill stats to 0 for either 10 or 15 seconds, giving you enough time to run in and cable tie them with the hotkey or, you know, do the inventory thing. RHS stun grenades will put the AI in an animation where they're kind of grabbing at their face for about 10 or 15 seconds. And they will also... you know, give you a chance to cable tie him. But if you get hit by this stun grenade, you will get ear raped. And it will hurt, and then your vision will get super fuzzy. I prefer using these because I fucking hate these. Iceberg threw one of these at me in the last stop I played on the ground in TSB last week, and I literally went in and shot him in the face 20 times. Because that's considered griefing if someone throws that at you. Because that's... Again, I don't try to wish things on players that I personally don't like. So that's why I give them that. Even though these are technically more effective because forcing the AI into an animation is better than, you know, making them turn around and set all their skills to 0. Because if you still get in front of the AI directly, they will still, like, blind fire at you. But, you know, it's because I fucking hate that one. So that's the difference. That's the difference. Now, thankfully, because of Yasha's audio settings, you guys won't get ear raped when those things get thrown at me because a noise gate blocks it from going up to a certain level, but I still get ear raped, and it hurts. It hurts more than what happened in Among Us last night. We'll play again soon. Will it be with TSB? I don't know. I'm just... Alright, so we filled his vest. Did we put a cable tie in here? Cool. I'm gonna put another cable tie in here. I can fit 2 more in there. And where was I in his process of things? Did I at least give him the stun grenades? I gave him the stuns. I gave him his frags, and now we have to focus on his medical, which, again, I might have to make this backpack bigger. We'll do 50 bandages. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to make this into, we'll do not a carry. No. What's it called? Field pack. Do an olive field pack, and that should give me enough room here. 10 of those, 10 of these. 8 tourneys, because they can be useful in mass cast situations, despite my players bitching and moaning about them. I'll give him a spare thing of earplugs in case someone gets eaten. And this means I can put 3 spare large blood bags in case someone loses a large amount, but 50 bandages should be more than enough. And that puts him at 31 kilograms. That's easy. Now, since this is the platoon medic, one of my classic tell-alls is I always set the platoon medic to doctor because he is the, you know, most advanced medic on the field. He's called in when someone has a mass cas, or if ground command elements goes down, he's the one to pick them up quicker. It's just a little slice of life thing I particularly enjoy. Now we're going to go through all these kits individually. I could select them all and then sort them, but I'm feeling in this mood anyway, because I have to differentiate what's in their uniforms regardless, so it's fine. I set your radio, right? Because I'm always paranoid about making sure I did that. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. No, Moon, we don't, for TSB, it's always elastic bandages. We have a hybrid of what was a year ago, advanced and basic medical. So we don't have reopen wounds and shit. I know some people want reopen wounds, but those people are also the ones that complain about everything, and I'm not gonna give them any favors. Ever. Alright, 10 elastic, again the classic here. I could also just formalize all this to be like grenades and stuff, but nah. That makes medical no fun? Hey Moon, if you played in TSB and you knew the competence level, trust me, medics have a lot to do in TSB. They have a lot. Don't worry about it. Come on. Who's here? Barb, Dawn, Jay. You all can agree with me on that note. They have plenty to do. Moon, you gotta remember, not every community operates at the same level. For fuck's sake, last BIA op I played, one dude managed to wipe an entire squad because that squad was all having a get-together and not pulling proper 360. Some Some people are super milsimmy, some are super casual. You just gotta work with it all, man. Alright, let me think. So this guy, I might need to add a backpack because of what he's pulling here, but we have to... I didn't put your frickin' cable ties in your inventory. I'm a silly goober. Let me think. In terms of... Let's do utility and then we'll handle magazines. So that would mean I gotta go into here. I have to give him... I can get away with giving him a single grenade since he's the auto rifleman. And he should be using his gun instead of grenades anyway, but... We can do 2 smoke grenades, 2 stuns. And then from there we can just look at his magazines. We're gonna do the 100 round sand mags, no tracer. That gives him 4 magazines, so 500 rounds total. What can I cut here? Can I sneak a 5th mag in? Can I cut a single... What if I cut the stun grenade? Can I get another mag in there? Yes, I can. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Because he's got an assistant that's going to have all this additional ammo for him anyway, so... What's the fuss? Let's do his radio. He's got another handgun right there, that's okay. But yeah, everyone likes to play the game differently, so you gotta know how to balance things for everyone accordingly. Or the community's super cool and just gives you a template of all their kits. Why am I giving you 10 tourniquets? Like the 700th, for example, so I don't have to worry about any kit building. The only kits I have to worry about are what's on the enemy. And then it'll break when I load in, and then I'll just bitch about it the entire hop. Because I'm such a goober of a Zeus. Alright, so we're going to put a stun grenade in here. We'll put the thingamajig in there. Let's see. Let's do his magazines first. We did his pistol mags and his thingamajig, right? No, we didn't. Okay, good call there. Let's see. We gotta do his smokes. His other stun. His fwag. And that should be good for him. I mean, he's got no body armor. He's got a chest rig. Oh, that's cute. And then what I want to put in here is I always give the assistants a spare. Because you never know when you have a hothead auto rifleman that likes to eat up all of his mags. And then I can just type sand. Because the only thing that's going to come up for sand are vanilla mags. And then boom, shit ton of extra ammo for auto rifleman boyo. UAV operator, this one's gonna be a little funny, because, as that one thing, I'm gonna give him some spare. I'll give him, let's see. This op is probably gonna be an hour and a half of deployment, so I'll give him 2 spare UAV batteries, but he's going to be an incredibly light kit. So, where am I gonna put those? Is the real question. How big are they? Like, if I put them in his uniform... Oh, they're huge. Okay, well... I can always put some in the choppers, but I want him to at least carry one. Decisions. Jesus, Jay, what are you on about? Yeah, no, vanilla... Well, you gotta remember, vanilla is just, like, a basis for everything. Ace is what really elevates the game. But some people I have actually met that... There are people out there that prefer vanilla to anything, and again, we shouldn't bully them for that. That's just their personal choice, and you should respect them for it, you know? That's just me. You're allowed to do whatever you want on the internet. I'm not gonna preach. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? No, I'm not saying you should bully them, Treb. I mean... whatever, you do what you want. Alright, you're only gonna get 8 mags. I might not even be able to give you 8 mags. Might give you a reduced count of 6. Actually, we'll go 7 because you'll have that 8th in your inventory. Okay, this is where it's gonna get fun because I have to give at least one UAV battery. That's not UAV, thank you. So you're gonna be like Kit Light Supreme here. What do you have? Okay. One frag, 2 smoke, 1 stun. No, 2 stun, 2 smoke, 1 frag. And that's literally going to be it. Okay, well, oof. Got the terminal, though. Oh, I haven't been ripping off their NVGs, even though that's... Yeah, it saves them a kilogram. Whoops. I did to the medic, though, right? Yeah, perfect. I would have caught it in second wave testing, but... Yeah, that's everything good so far. Now AT. This is going to be funny because I'm not going to give him an assistant. Because I'm going to have him rely a little bit on air, but at the same time, they're not going to fight anything super heavy anyway, so... Cobalt! Cobalt! How you doing, man? Cobalt is like Zeno. He's one of my very long-time friends throughout everything in Arma 3. But how you doing, my man? Thanks for continuing that sub. If you have Among Us, I'd love you to come and join us in the targeting of Wee-Woo. I mean, excuse me, Among Us. And we can all have a good time. But again, thank you, my man. Hope you're doing well, IRL. I'm horrible at reaching out and keeping up with my friends. It's because I always get too fucking busy. It's horrible. Horrible. Just claiming I'm horrible doesn't excuse it. It's something I legitimately need to fix. My mentality is shit. Oh well. You know what? Okay, let's actually just try fitting all of his utility stuff in here, and we'll go from there. Did I even give cable ties to UAV op, man? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Well, you have cable ties now. Have fun. Alright, let's try basic utility here. So, yeah, I'm happy I didn't pre-build these either, because fitting that all in UAV kit would have been a bitch. Grenade, 2 smoke, handgun mag. Well, Don, I put a paint in, I know you're in TSB's Discord, though, Don. I don't think Cobalt is, though. I put a paint in alt here. Why aren't you in it, Don? You were in there for Warcraft, whatever. Bjorn removed me. No, there's no way Bjorn... My Discord, not TSB's fake Discord, my Discord. Bjorn has no power in my Discord, so... Oh, Don might not be tiered. That's why Don didn't see the message. Ah, whatever. Whatever, I'm just gonna focus on this. Did I give you stuns in the other thingamajig? Survey says I did not. Yeah, you don't have a tier, so you wouldn't have seen it. It's just I don't want... that makes it tough. That's okay, I'm revamping the Warcraft 3 channel to be a general games channel. Again, my little slice. But it's also going to be open to all tiers. It's basically an added thing for T0s to factor into that aren't going to, you know, do the Arma stuff. Yeah, or that, exactly. Warcraft 3 is dead. Yeah, because a lot of the people we played with don't really play it now that, whatchamacallit came out, Reforged. And a lot of people just got a bad taste in their mouth, and I wasn't really able to rebuild. Yeah, Reforged killed it, so. I might run off to a guy named Oreo, though. Because he still has some good game lobbies up, and I like how he plays, so we'll see. Big shrug. It's not big on my to-do list right now, anyhow. Yeah, refund, not reforge, exactly. HE round, 2 HT, yeah, and 37 kilograms. That's doable. Cool. Alright, and then just a standard rifleman boyo. This is gonna be... Hey, you know, in all honesty... No, we'll do his kit from scratch. Because I don't want to rip his plate carrier off. But this is going to be the true Chad. I gave you cable ties, right? Because I swear I'm always forgetting the fucking cable ties. I didn't give you cable ties. Ah, shibbity wabbity. Jackety smackety. How do you add 10 mags with 2 clicks? Real simple. So, regular click does that. If you hold left shift and click, it does it in intervals of 5. It's not control. It's shift. Control, just did control. Still gives you only 1. But yeah, I didn't know that for the longest time. I only started doing that about 2 or 3 months ago after someone told me that that was a thing. And I'm like, oh, cool. Neat. Saves me a little bit of time than just mashing my index finger and slowly getting arthritis when I will be in my 40s. But then again, I think masturbation does that worse. But anyway... Let's see, what do I want to give you in this kit? Let's again try to just base his grenades, so... And then let's do a handgun mag. And then the rest can be cable ties. Perfect. So in here we can do the second handgun mag, the grenades, and that should be it. And if he still has room, I'll give him more grenades. Yeah, and then I can fit a 3rd grenade in there. And then an extra smoke, easy. And that keeps him light, and then we'll take away his NVGs because he doesn't need them. Yeah, so these guys are going to be super maneuverable, but you generally want airborne to be maneuverable. So let's start making the names here. Ground command. I always hesitate on whether or not I want to do 1st Sergeant or 2 IC. Yeah, these are player kits for an operation I'm going to do on Thursday. Honestly, I don't have to reword that one because I wanted to say auto rifleman. That's fine. That's fine. Team leader. This one I will switch out. He would be 6. Yeah. So, hypothetically... I don't edit ranks. There's no reason to edit ranks. Yeah, so it does all that for me anyway. I don't mind that with the names, but I do that to add it to... There's another way to do it I found out, but I like my way because it's a little quicker. Alright, with that all said and done, let's go ahead, throw down our generals here. That's fine. Multiplayer, custom position, check that box, 5 seconds. Check that box, uncheck that one, check dynamic groups. Environment, let's make it a little... No, we'll do afternoon, actually. Give it a little bit of overcast here. No fog. Little bit of a stormy day, force them to do a little more on the radios. Add-on options, load, TSP main settings, and I'll do ballistic actually, I won't need to do ballistic testing because they're fighting guys without body armor, so it shouldn't be an issue. What I do need to do, however, is build resupply. And you know what? This is going to be the only Vic that has said resupply. I'll give minor medical supply in, here. Yeah, okay. The idea is forming. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Equipment storage. Figure all that out. That's not needed. What I will do, though, is I'll give 5 spare elastics in here. And we'll do a morphine epi combo. Spare earplugs. Epi morphine combo. This one real quick, attributes. We'll do toolkits, two black backpacks, 2 toolkits. I just saw them. Okay, assault pack, that's what they're called. MTP, and then 2 toolkits. There's the rain. So minor resupply and then a moderate resupply. So minor resupply would be... And then for these, you can just hold the arrow key down to get what you want. Let's do 25, 5, 1 spare in there. I'll also do a spare radio there in case they need it. 5 of those. Five of those. I'll also put packs in here, and I'll say that they're all medical vehicles as well. And then I always lose sight of these fucking tourniquets. Excuse me. I swear to God. And then 4. Now I gotta think. Spare radios. And then all of their ammo types. So let's see, 17 round magazine. It's not there. There it is. 4 of those. Oh, wait, I forgot cable ties. Let's do a few cables. By the way, if you guys want to do general Q&A and ask me anything, feel free. I will try to answer to the best of my ability. Because this is just that casual stream. Plus, streaming this motivates me to get the fucking work done, you know? Instead of being like a lethargic fat ass on my chair. Or just binge watch Law & Order, you know? Again, so light resupply, I'm just going to give a little bit, and then we'll load up the Chinook with even more. Am I still mad at you, Stephonix? No. I don't even remember. Now I remember why I'm mad at you. It's okay. I will forget about it by the end of the week, but I still have to make a highlight video commemorating every time they said be advised in that one operation. Alright, now the 100 round magazines here. let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Should have been back there, but okay. Screw me. I swear there's a mod that makes this a lot easier. I keep hearing people talk about it, but when I tried to look for it twice, I couldn't find the damn thing. So if someone knows, like, I think it's 3 better inventories. I don't know. Karma hit you yesterday? Oof, what happened? I never wish ill on anyone, except the one time when I wished ill on Earth Knight, and then I gave it to him 2 years later. Ah, good times. Vengeance will be mine. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, and then Maz ammo. Nah, Jab, I'll tell that story again later, actually. Let me hear what's to happen to Stefanix and get through some questions, and then we'll do story time, okay? Fuck, I just realized I haven't eaten anything all day and my stomach's mad at me. Oh, well. Fun fact, I don't eat sometimes. I starve myself because I'm too busy. That's how I'm able to get everything done. I literally cut out essential activities of my life just to keep working. I should probably fix that one day. Maybe when school finally ends this semester. Yeah. Why for the life of me can I not remember? It's 75 and 44. So where's 75 and 44? 75, 44, 75, 44, 75, 44, 75, 44, 75, 44, 75, 44. Am I dumb? I have to be dumb. Hold on, I'll answer questions in a second. Where is it? Where's the ammo for this thing? I have to be dumb. Because these are all Carl Gustav rounds, but they're not compatible. I'm looking for little blips. Those are, again, Carl Gustavs, but they're not compatible with the vanilla. There they are. Jesus Christ, they're right above it, Liru, you egghead. Belland. Oh my god. Now that should be everything because it's all just MX platform based, right? 3GLs, 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 and flare rounds. I'll make that available to everyone. I haven't had Taco Bell. I think I've only had Taco Bell like twice or 3 times in my life, and the last time was a few years ago. Nothing bad happened, it's just I can make better Tex-Mex by myself. Okay. 3GL, 3GL, 3GL. We'll do 4, and then I gotta find the smoke round. Donnie, isn't there a script or something you can run at Init in Eden, and it loads the kits of playable into an arsenal or something? Probably. But I like giving them limited ammo. Every mission maker Zeus has their signatures, and I like this one because it also keeps everything fresh in my head when I review everything. Actually, if I remember correctly, this stuff is lower on the broad. On the band here. Yeah, I knew it. And then I need colored smoke. The rest of those throwables. So, purple. Cool. And now I can just go into this thing and then triple all those. How common is doner kebab in the US? I've seen it around. I've had it a few times. Unless doner is something specific, in which case, I don't know. I know kebab is pretty common, though, so. Oh, geez, Stefanix. Ugh. God, I hate the heat. I hate the heat. I love the cold. Hate the heat. Don't mind tropical weather, but anything above 80 degrees, I shudder at. But yeah, no, I love kebab. Oh, and Jay's taunting me there, asking for story time again. Yeah, fair enough, Jay. Fair enough. We'll do 150, knowing these chuckleheads. I should probably also do the bigger blood bag in here as well. Put like 15 copies of that. Oh, we'll do 10. I don't think they'll absolutely need it, but you never know. Bucket 15, 35. They should not run out from that number. Alright, then scrolling down is medical vehicle. Attributes. Yeah, right, Jay? They'll get the Chinook shot down in the first 5 minutes. Well, I'm not going to put any double A in there. I'll put triple A in there. I'll give these... Oh, yeah, fast rope. If they actually wanna, but I doubt it. Just so I can potentially see them blow themselves up, right? Jeez, it's already been an hour. Alright, so I guess it's time for the Earth Knight story. So gather around. Liru has an old story from the 501st to tell. So, a long time ago, I used to work in the 506th. No, I still work in the 506th, sorry. 501st. Moondog can attest to this if he's still in here. But that place was a little interesting, to say the least, and that's all I'm really going to say about that. Let me do a quick head count here. 32... We'll do another squad, but I doubt we'll need it. Unless, like, a lot of people show up, but... I'll put a max cap on those slots, and we gotta get helicopter pilot and crew here, but... There was, this Zeus in there named Earth Knight. Earth Knight was an okay Zeus. His ops were pretty hit and miss. One of my most hated ops in the 501st was made by him. It was, this Brazilian jungle map mission where it was, for the op, the platoon was all separated by squads and we had to regroup and attack something. And my squad never aggroed anything, but Earth Knight decided that, you know, it was time for us to be attacked by multiple B2s in the jungle. And yeah, I would say his actions definitely made me look at how I did my Zeusing to make sure I didn't follow those said actions, but digression aside. Let me think here. Do I want to do these as crew? Yeah, okay. Or we can do them all as one section. Yeah. Yep, actually. That'll be fine. So... On the eve of when I officially decided to transfer from the 501st to the 212th, I had for the past 3 weeks been working on a massive mission on, I believe the map name is Nogovo, where I took the southern bridge of Nogovo and I made it into a giant objective. I fortified the bridge, I added a bunch of shipwrecks in the ocean and around, had artillery go up on the hillside. This was going to be a really solid hour and a half, 2-hour mission to 501st. Hyped it with a guy named Sparrow, who was a platoon commander. He hyped everyone to go there. We saw a really big attendance come out for this operation, except the mission file wasn't on the server. This is because a week ago, I had asked Earth Knight to put the mission file on the server because he was one of the guys in charge of that. And he never put it on there. I asked him every single fucking day to put it on there, and he never put it on there. So finally, the day of, within 3 hours of doing the op, we've got like 70 people that are gonna do this operation. I finally go to him, I'm like, can you please put the fucking mission file on the server? Because I haven't had a chance to test on the server, but I know it's going to be okay because I've tested elsewhere. I did everything I could to make sure the mission file would be okay. He's like, oh, I can't upload it for you. You're going to have to upload it yourself, and you need to get with this guy named CC Klein to do that. And I'm like, you had all fucking week to tell me this. So he was basically stonewalling me to be an asshole. Which I don't mind, because people are always assholes. But I'm not adding those guys because those are crew chiefs. That's for something else. But, you know, I was pissed at him because he was doing some personal vendetta bullshit when 70 people are about to play this operation. So I get with Klein. I'm like, all right, how do I put the mission file in the server? Like, can I just shoot you a link or something? He's like, no, you need to put it through GitHub. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you need to make a GitHub account. Here's the link to join the GitHub, and I need you to do this for me. I'm like, look, we've got 70 people here. Can't you just, like, can I just this one time give you the file through Dropbox, and we can put it on the server, and then I can learn this GitHub stuff after? He's like, nope, you gotta learn how to do it now. I'm like, there's 70 fucking, like, okay, fine. So I spend 2 hours trying to do it. I try to ask him some basic questions, and he's literally saying, dude, you gotta figure it out yourself. And I'm like, dude, so he never gives me instructions. He just sends me a link and tells me, like, he's apparently waiting to receive it there. I never get it there. I go to Sparrow and I'm like, dude, they're stonewalling me. I can't get the damn thing on the op, and I'm too pissed off to Zeus right now because this is ridiculous. So he's like, well, shit, okay, I understand. So I leave for an hour. I come back. They're doing a different op. And guess who's fucking Zeusing it? Earth Knight. So Earth Knight literally stonewalled me just to steal the player count. And that was when I decided to leave the 501st. Now, 2 years later, I ran into Earth Knight in a 89th, whatchamacallit, 89th Halo op. I was still salty about it. So he was part of a group, I think Moon was part of the same group. Actually, it might not have been, I don't know. But he was part of a group that was coming in to play that operation. So I'm like, okay, cool. I was part of the ODST's group. We were all doing stuff. Serenzic was the Zeus. And I memorized what Earth Knight looked like. And I had an opportunity within the last 30 minutes of the operation to shoot Earth Knight. I waited for his battle buddy to leave the guard tower he was in, and I shot him twice in the shoulder to knock him out. And I knew he wasn't going to wake back up. And I just waited there. His battle buddy never went up there. And I made sure for the last 30 fucking minutes, he sat unconscious in an operation. Was that really scummy of me? Absolutely. Would I do it again? Fuck yeah, I would. That's the only personal vendetta I have ever had in Arma. Do I call us even now? Yes. But, wow. You know, like, I try to be the better man, but that opportunity, I never thought I'd get something like that. And I just jumped on the opportunity, because I just wanted a little bit, just a little bit back. That's all I needed. I'm gonna get rid of these guys as vectors. We're gonna go with the P99s instead for their handguns. I'm fine with giving those crew chiefs MXs. The reason we're doing these kits separate from these guys is these guys are gonna be flying and these guys are gonna be operating miniguns. So, like I said, I'm not above pettiness. I've only done it one time, but the anger I had that night in that 501st stop, something I literally worked on for a month, built up my status to be able to do it, and then he decides to pull that shit and then steal the slot. Like, fuck's sake. Don't ever play in a place that has high school politics, in my opinion. But then again, if they make kick-ass ops and you can stay away from the high school drama, which is generally in the leadership areas anyway, feel free. But once you start getting up to that area, and I can't avoid it because I'm a YouTuber, and, you know, that makes me a target right off the bat, but fuck's sake, you know? There was a time afterwards where I did feel a little bad about it, but then I re-watched the video of me hosting that op for the 212, and I'm like, no, I don't fucking regret it. Yeah, but I did that op later with the 212, and they absolutely loved it. We even had a few 501st guys play that op because they heard I was running that op there, so even though it was an official op, I had Walrus and friends make an exception to let some of those 501st guys in because I wanted them to experience it. Because I had a lot of friends in the 501st. Actually, I think I still have a few friends in the 501st. It's actually funny. One of the guys who's still there, I want to say 5 or 6 months ago, he actually randomly hit me up. He's like, hey, you want some closure? And I'm like, what? And then he gave me a story about everyone who fucked with me in the 501st. He gave me a story on how they all got banned. So I had a kick listening to that. But I love going to random streamers that are streaming 501st, 212, 101st, and just sitting there and listening. And then there was a few weeks ago, someone picked up the Ramar, and I was screaming at them like, no, don't touch that. Grab a T7 ion rifle. That thing's shit. And he literally asked me, he's like, what do you know about it? And I'm like, bitch, I'm the guy that made it. I'm the guy that worked with Clown to get that thing in the fucking doctrine. So believe me when I tell you this. Grab the fucking T7 ion rifle. You'll thank me later. Good times. Good fucking times. I don't know. I have a lot of stories about my personal life. I have a lot of stories about Arma. I'm not here to get anyone. I'm not here to push any fucking political agendas or other personal view bullshit. I'm just here to play video games. And if you get in the way of that, I'll probably have a story about you. Did I get a 7-day ban for... Oh, no. No, I was, I literally said in debrief to, some of the leadership, I'm like, hey, I shot this dude. And they're like, why? And then I gave them the story, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, is anything gonna happen to me? And they're like, no. And I'm like, cool, thank you. I don't try to hide shit, you know? It's like, here's the reason. You want to ban me for it? Sure, I don't give a fuck, but I don't try to be above the rules either. Despite in TSB, I really want to shoot some people. And Iceberg I shot the other day in that ground op because he literally flashbanged me with an RHS flashbang. I'm like, nope, you're dying. Because there was already a PID incident where someone in the recon group that he was in already picked up an enemy uniform and vest. And I watched KTD and him trade because of the missed PID. But I'm like, you know, at this point, recon's doing really shady shit. So what am I supposed to freaking do, you know? Alright, I need to give this guy his blue smoke grenade in case he crashes and needs to get picked up. And we'll give him some whites too. Uniform, or vest, excuse me, there doesn't really need to be anything in there. And then his radio is A-OK. And GPS should be in the bird. And yeah, that should be good. Oh, wait, I can get rid of their NVGs too. Well, again, like, I don't really wish any ill will on Earth Knight, because, again, his ops were hit or miss. He had some really good ops, in my opinion, but he also had some really bad ops, but he was a Zeus learning. Every Zeus learns, you know? I went through a learning process. I'm not gonna sit on my chair and, you know, go on a high horse and say, yeah, I know he was shit because XYZ. I had a big fucking learning curve, too, you know? Every Zeus has a learning curve. It just is their player base willing to tolerate them enough so they can learn through that learning curve and, you know, learn from those mistakes. And in terms of TSB, it was yes. Now, was it because TSB actually did it, or was it because we had a bunch of new people coming in because of my YouTube channel? Probably the latter, because I recently looked over all the names of people that used to play that don't play anymore that were super active. And, yeah, you know, it makes you realize stuff. But, you know, you always got to stay humble, keep working on what you can. I got cool stories, sure, but, you know, I'm just here to make ops. That's it. Because I can bet my bottom fucking dollar there's plenty of people out there on the internet that have some stories about me. And they are not pretty. Am I gonna tell those stories? No. I'm gonna let my own sleeping dogs lie like I let a few other people's sleeping dogs lie. With the exception of a few, because there's some things that I believe are unforgivable, but I won't blast them on full blast. Even though I want to. Because I don't want to be a channel filled with toxicity. We had that once, it wasn't fun. Alright, well, let's quickly check Gmail and see if I got Twitch banned just now, because I want to know why. No, I open my Gmail, comprende, please. God, if the Earth Knight story just got me banned, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Copyright claim from YouTube, that's nothing new, that's old stuff. No, nothing about a Twitch ban. Let me look on Twitch itself. I got a green symbol on my name. Let me check back on OBS. OBS says frames are going through now. You people are telling me it's back. Okay. I have no idea what just happened there. My internet wasn't cut because otherwise my music would have cut because this is a YouTube feed. So I think OBS just had a little panic attack. Probably Twitch being Twitch or OBS being OBS. I don't know. One of the two. Who knows? Who cares? But hi, we're back. Earth Knight didn't assassinate me just now. We're A-okay. Splendid. Alright, now we're going to, this is gonna be fun. Why are you listening to the same song? Because this is my calm down song, and I've been a little stressed out over the past week, so I just like listening to it. If you don't like listening to it, I'm sorry, but that's one of the things I get to decide. Is Chief C-H-I-E-F or E-I-F? It's IEF. I just can't spell. But what else is new? It's not Among Us that's stressing me out. It's just... So basically, some of you guys already know, because I've told this story a million times. Right now, I have technically 4 classes. One of them's already done, because I did it over the summer, because the professor was chill. And then I've got 2 other classes, which are pretty simplistic. And then I have this one class that is hell on earth with its busy work, where I have anywhere from 6 to 12 hours of work a week to do on it. And I spent my morning doing a third of the assignments for this week on that. And that's why I'm stressed, because that means it eats up my free time. So I have a lot less free time to do other stuff. And I still have to make everything work, you know? So that's why we're listening to this. If you want the reason right there. There you go. But also, I'm a sucker for for some of the homeworld songs from 1 and 2 in Cataclysm. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? And seriously, like, if you don't like the background song, go find someone else, you know? But I can't let you guys control the music, because the one time I did, it was nothing but copyrighted music, and that was before Twitch's, you know, starting to, I think about, 6 months ago, they declared that they were gonna, like, you know, kick off a lot of people for copyright and whatnot. But I also didn't like one of the ear rape songs, so I'm like, alright, we're taking this away. Easy come, easy go. I think there was only like 30 of you watching anyway, and I don't even recognize those people anymore, so it's like, you know, random people controlling the Basan bot. Nah. God damn it, Jay. Alright, let's set these as playable, and then we can go ahead, grab the Zeus Boyo. I don't know why I wrote that. I just felt like writing it. Right, I need to get rid of that. There was a time where YouTube actually gave that much. Now... Alright, ground command, let's see. I can get rid of the period in first sergeant. Then we have Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. And then pilots and crew. Still need to add my Zeus slot. Let's go ahead and look at these kits. Yeah, 10 hours of classical music, but it's just all the hentai moaning. Hey, Liru. You made the same mistake you made last night. You forgot the respawn slot. Sir Ballbag, I don't know, but at that point, it's also going to be dependent on if YouTube decides to go in and, change it. But I'm pretty sure it's either 100 or 150 years. So, good luck with that. Oh, it's 70? Okay, cack. Well, I was completely wrong, but what else is new? Let's see. Respawn. Give him a little bit of a helping hand here. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Yeah, it should be good. Let's try some kits now. Oh, nice, Jay. Alright, let's go back to Q&A, because, I don't know why I just got hit with a random wave of fatigue. Why did I just get an email? Oh, another YouTube copyright thing? Whatever. How bad is this puppy gonna bounce? Whoop! Okay, yeah, that's a big boy bounce there. Well, it'll have to do, even though I don't get why that's so bouncy. Wait, how did hitting it on that make it go... What? What? That makes more sense, but... How did that hitting it on that make it go... Oh, that was an arm. Whoops. Okay, let's put those back there. Also, if you fire 3, but I only stick 1 in here, how does that work? Reasons. Also, you gotta love this side little red dot. It's so fucking useless. But there's something about firing the 3GL that just makes you feel like a Chad. Alright, we gotta name the mission file, we gotta put a Zeus thing on, and it's 2:30. Yeah, the red dot would only work on Call of Duty, right? Alright, I got... Was that even English? I gotta get my number. My magical number. Everett's releasing more photos, but they're not photos of the Tunguska. Everett, the only thing you need to be working on right freaking now is the Tunguska. Everything else in life right now is secondary. That includes eating, breathing, sleeping, reproduction, everything. The only thing that matters is the Tunguska. Haven't been this excited for an asset in a while. Oh, right, we probably want to do this. They're in Cup, but they're not in RHS. let's see. Let's save it. I'm thinking I'm going to build the opposition when I know how many players are on the map, because I can quickly throw some things down. And then intel-wise, I'm not going to stream that because that's the final location. I know I said it wouldn't matter, but now that I think about it, it kind of does matter. Because it bypasses the whole point of the objective. NATO... NATO airborne hunts. Cool. So I'm actually going to wrap it up here, rush this to the VODS channel, and I do have 2 VODs to release today anyway. One is Mission Development, the other one is the Among Us, and I want to finalize that upload. This isn't the mission for Sunday, so let me, Don, before you initiate that raid, let me read out the ops I actually have planned, because I wrote them all out. So, Thursday op concept, NATO airborne, go to 3 terminal sites on Altis and simultaneously hack them to expose the terminal of a hacktivist, then they capture the hacktivist. Sunday public, CSAT-backed rebels must repel a NATO-based attack, steal artillery, then destroy weapon systems on frigates, and then board the frigates and take them over. Little gamey, but I think that's, again, one of the cool concept bins I have for public ops that I want to do. Sunday T3, finish op open world, with some invites of the latest T3 prospects, but there's going to be a large portion revealed. Coming Monday is going to be the Russian airborne op you saw me develop yesterday, and an armor-only op that is going to be able to handle anywhere from 20 to 40 people. I already have a 27-person armor op made. I'm going to make a bigger armor op, though, in case more people show up. Following Thursday will be finish Winter War Phase 3. Following public op, AAF on Altis have a mechanized warfare engagement with NATO. That's going to be on Altis. Following T3 is going to be the same thing, same concept there. Following Monday, IFA naval landing, or it's going to be NOM-SOG3 with helicopter-based reinserts and supports, or it's going to be a COP building op on Lithium. And then Thursday, triple Thursday will either be armor only or something else. I'm thinking that might be the day for 73 Eastings remade, but I'm still debating it. And then next public op after that will be FIA. We'll do some CSAT convoy raiding and shit. And then that's where I petered off. So I'm trying to plan everything out so I can do everything ahead of time so I can, you know, have more time for other things that I need to do. So I'm just trying to get everything ahead, you know? That's life. Anyway, Don, feel free to initiate the raid. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and I guess I'll jump on this guy's stream and say hello. My voice just cracked there. That was kind of funny.